Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all my people watching this video. How you doing? It's your boy, ZZ, your favorite creator. We back in this bit with another video, you heard me? So look, I know it's been a while since you seen me. I know to everybody that watching these videos weekly, every other day, however these videos get out, first and foremost, the first thing I want to do is apologize. I'm apologizing because I do wanna push these out way more consistently. It's just that your boy been having real life situations going on. And by real life situations, I mean the damn 9 to 5. So what that 9 to 5 doing is it's taking a lot of time out of my day. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up doing one of the dumbest decisions I could ever make in my life. Quit my job so I can make this a full-time job from here on. Shit, I wish I would do some bullshit like that. I ain't that stupid. But look, anyway, now that I got the excuses out of the way and we're not worrying about what he talking about no more, let's bring it to your boy forward. Yeah, how you feeling? God. Yeah, this how you know I've been out of this shit for a while. So look, anyway, excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell happened there, but long story short, make a long story short, short story shorter. Your boy has been dealing with, life and stuff. As far as, like I said, though, real life, 9 to 5, all the things that, everybody been through, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, look, I'm coming in here to let y'all boys know. Well, alright, good. God damn, I think this is why people, they make like scripts and stuff, because my mind is literally all over the place, just even thinking about what the fuck I want to say. But first things first, I do want to say I will try my best. That's what I really want to say. I will try to be more consistent on this, because this is something that I want to be in my future. You know, I just want this to be a successful thing, something that I can really, put my all into. Well, not because when I put it like that, it makes it seem like I ain't putting my all into this. I want it to be something that's my main priority. There we go. I want it to be something that's my main priority. And excuse me if the audio is peaking a lot. I am trying out new settings, new, sound settings. So I really don't know. You hear me? If this is better, if this is worse. However it is, however y'all feel. I'm pretty sure y'all boys will let me know a little bit later on. But look, first things first. The first topic that I want to talk about is just how creative, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be to make it in this space. Because everybody, they wanna work for themselves. They wanna, if you've been around for the past, I wanna say what, 7 to 10 years. No, not even that. I wanna say for the past 5 years, that's what I wanna say. Since quarantine, really. Being on the platform of YouTube, Twitch, really just those two are everybody's dream job. So by that being the case, creativity is at an all-time high, because nowadays there's a lot of things that you can do. That's like a subtopic that I won't talk about. Not even YouTube, just being an internet sensation in itself. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? No, there's a lot of different things that you can do, and there's some things that's like you can't do, but if you do it well enough, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of weirdos on this joint. And by weirdos I mean, just some people who you feel like shouldn't even have a. Oh no, that sounds kind of hateful saying that. But like, there's a lot of things that you can't do. It's giving because a lot of times you do it sound like I'm, I don't know, like speaking in circles. I don't know why I do that a lot, but there's a lot of things that, like I said, you can and can't do in this space. But people do can't do's, and they still come back from it. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like there's this will always be on the internet because it's human nature. But there's people that like love to get in other people's business. Like y'all know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I understand. Well, we understand that drama sells and whatnot, and a lot of people do like love to see drama. But as far as like, I don't know, like some people they go a little too far with it. Like they really be like an example of today's time. That nigga, I mean, I don't want to say no names. So I don't want nobody to sound like I'm attacking them, but just in case, because that's something that a lot of people like to do. They like to dig up somebody's past, and they like to bring back all the old stuff that they said and whatnot. So I don't know about doing it like me, but excuse me, but as far as like couple drama, there we go. I'm trying to find a word. But couple drama is something that's gonna always get everybody's attention, and it's I don't know, like that's just one of those things where it's like, damn, like you choose a grown ass man, anybody. I ain't gonna lie, even as a teenager, I wouldn't even worry about no bullshit like that. But anybody between the age of like 15, anybody, that's like 15 or older, really be worrying about a public figure, relationship. Like y'all know what I'm saying? And I know there's the big one, the one with bro losing this girl and this that, but there's the other one, the one that's big on TikTok, and there's the one that's big on Kick. And the one that's big on TikTok is really the one I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm saying about bro being a bad boy and all this. Like, I ain't gonna lie again. The only way we gonna know if something like that is true is if the footage come out. I was about to say if the significant other see somebody, but I ain't gonna lie, cause people they can lie their ass on nowadays, and people can lie, and there's a certain group of people that can lie good like a motherfucker, but more so like people could lie about somebody doing this and that. There was a big situation around this time. As I'm recording this video, it's January 25th, 2026. There was a situation that happened. I want to say December. Can't remember because, like I said, I really don't be in tune with all that. Really don't, like, not even on no cocky shit, but really don't. Between December, early January, something happened. Somebody lied, and it was a pretty big fucking lie that could have took down somebody's whole career, and niggas just brushed past it because there was that certain group of people that I don't want. I don't want say too much that make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, because that certain group of people they get offended when somebody bring up dumb. But anyway, why I was saying, you wanna know what's crazy? This whole this whole conversation derailed because I talk about how crazy it is to make it on the space. I was talking about the bad. Now let's get into the good. The good of this is there are certain people. Excuse me. If you're a really good person, you can transform uh the space around you. And by that I mean there's people that there's actual good influencers, and I will put some names out there because that's something you could shout somebody out. With people like big man Mr. Beast, who can this man can actively change somebody's life for the better. And there's always them type of people that'll put it on the internet like, oh, this, that, and the people around them that might be involved in weird stuff, and he probably involved in that weird stuff because he let it go on, and so on and so forth. And yeah, whatever. So why? Oh, good influencers. So yeah, but derailing from that topic, which y'all seen on the screen when I, the little SpongeBob thing. This whole puzzle did take me a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. This video is one of the shorter videos on this channel, but that whole segment took me a whole minute. Not even gonna lie to you. That shit probably took like 10-15 minutes of my life. But hold on, shut up.
Glad I got your attention. I was beginning to feel a little ignored.
You may jest, but the kindest fate I offer is to unify and spend eternity with a child of mine!
As appealing as that sounds, I think I'll pass. Though a fight every now and then does make life a little more interesting, don't you think?
And action, yeah, I got that music playing back in the background. I know y'all boys like that. Hey, I think that's something that I really like to, what the fuck? That's something that I really like to do now. Put the music in the back, put my own music in the back, you know what I'm saying? Let y'all boys get y'all hype to this shit. So a couple of things, before the gameplay. One, that edit, like I said, I was stuck on that stupid maze for a minute. Not that obviously I over exaggerate like nigga, cause I'm black. When I do the face cam, y'all boys gonna see that year of my complexion, but so niggas do exaggerate. Two, when I went to the shop, because y'all boys been keeping up with the series, y'all know one of my favorite things to buy, especially once I see the ghosts, is that holy water. I didn't buy no holy water. I just bought no devil trigger thing, or devil trigger time, whatever. This boss, I think in the last video, I can't remember, but I know I put her low as hell because they started cooking with the boss, the more humanoid like niggas. They started cooking with them. And then we went back to this bitch shit, we went back to this monstrosity, so like, your boy just had to deal with it as far as like content wise, you know what I'm saying? The content wise, these ain't really the most exciting bosses to watch. So that's why this boss, that's another thing I want to say. I just realized that was a little bit of a spoiler, so but what I say about how long the video should be, going to be, not really, like, you really care. You know what I'm saying? Because once you click on the video, you're going to see how long it is. And, y'all probably done hit up a couple of times watching this video, so you see how long it was, so like, shit happens. But, back to the topic. I was talking about the good influencers such as, Mr. Beast. Long story short, god damn. Long story shorter, Damn, I got cut in two. But yeah, there's people that's like more deserving of a platform, I would say, due to their influence and by how they could, just change the era. Because there was that 3 year time span where niggas had that on their mind that gay shit was funny. Not gonna lie, even back then, now no bullshit, it's only funny to a certain extent. To the extent, like, I don't know how true this is for every other state. And please let me know down below if you have your own, stories. But some niggas do take that shit a little bit too far, you know what I'm saying? Like that gay stuff. If they do it a little too much. Only saying that to say about how people can influence the world around them. And we all know, I ain't gonna say where it started from because it probably always has been there. But the fact that how open niggas was with it and how everybody would kiki ha about how funny the shit was, blah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, y'all can pick up what I'm putting down on it. But one of the first topics I was talking about, let's get back to that, goddamn, because I did derail like a motherfucker. But the importance of finding your space, I think that's what that's what I'm doing right now. I'm playing. Well, at first I started off, if you go down, not 10 times out of 10, I'm not private in no videos, even when I get up. Niggas gonna see the niggas gonna see the bad and the good when it comes to me. I'm gonna let everything be known, but I first started this off with, a game that was big at the time that 9 out of 10 I could have, had a career in that if I actually enjoyed the game more than what I feel like I did. Cause that was one of the first games that I really did put some money into besides Apex Legends. That's a game that I wish I had this. No, I did have this on my mind. I just didn't have the equipment I gotta do to even be able to get started for broke young man, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a broke young man nowadays, but I was even broke up and I let that weekend and shit put me in two. I ain't gonna lie, that I did not want to use my revive on this boss, but spoiler alert, I ended up using it. But I ain't gonna lie, this shit was boring as hell. It just like, when y'all seen the other bosses, I don't even think I used the revive. Because the other bosses, they actually was a little, fun to replay against. This shit wasn't even fun to replay against. I ain't gonna lie. I damn near want to cut this whole part out, but just for the sake. What the hell nigga say? Just for the sake. God damn, I put a T in that bit. Just for the sake of this video, I did. I did put this weak ass boss in the bitch. But creativity, god damn. I'm telling y'all boys, I'm all over the place. It's probably why I'm your favorite. I know I appreciate you, but creativity is no, I wasn't talking about creativity, I was talking about basically. But creativity is something that I think that's the main reason why I fell in love with wanting to be on the internet, because like I stated before, there's a lot of different things that could bring you up. You could come up for being trash at games, you could come up for being good at games, you could come up for being funny, you could come up for being informative. Excuse me.
My forest! My children!
I think that look suits you better. One down. Two to go.
I'm back. Yeah, like I was saying before this shit rudely interrupted me. Yeah, this game love doing that to me. I can't never finish a damn sentence because there's always something going on, especially cutscene wise. But like I was saying, there's a lot of different ways to make it on this. Like he was just listening, informative, funny, entertaining. You could come up just for being different. Like there's a lot of like you would come up from nail, hair. You would come up from fucking being trash, being good, being weird. Like there's a lot of different things that can change and shape your life. And I feel like the best way to go about it is just be you. I ain't gonna lie. Like, oh, but I ain't worried about that now, cause but there's just a lot of different things that you can use to your advantage to make your life better. And I think that's something. I think that's what I. Oh my god! I think that's what I want my purpose to be. Just I'm gonna do a motivational kind of thing. Y'all know. Oh my sweet Lord, baby Jesus. Y'all know what I can use this for. Like y'all know them things. And if y'all play Borderlands, if you haven't, I recommend playing the series. Great, good series. I ain't gonna say great series because there's a lot of different things, but it's a good series. But I could use these as what they call them things, echo logs or some shit. I really think that's what I'm doing with this. And I think I'm trying to find my way because I don't wanna. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I want mostly be entertaining. But what if my entertainment can be just me rambling, which is basically what's going on this long. Well, it was going on these past 5, 6. Not doing it. I told them we leaving that shit. A lot of shit. Please don't leave the lame as me. But 5, 6 videos. I almost fell into that trap. But that's basically what these last videos be. Ever since I started doing voiceover, has just been a damn monologue. It's just been me. What I said one time, putting my thoughts into words and my words into action or whatever. I'm saying that like I invented that shit. I heard that shit one time and I just started saying it. But yeah, as y'all boys obviously see by the fact that I'm not skipping straight to the end, that I really don't have any holy ones. At least I think I do. I ain't never even looked to see I did want to beat these niggas legit. As y'all see, hit the little jump cut. Y'all. Yeah, I'm getting into my editing bag, ain't I? Appreciate you. This all was in one take, by the way. It was a lot of skipping and jumping and running and boom and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a whole lot of all that. So that's why that whole portion. And two, I want to say, as I always do, this recording, I think before I started editing, this whole recording was like an hour and I think it was like an hour and 13 minutes. And obviously by the time of the video, you can see how much shit I had cut because half of it was running around. Half of it was, running around that fucking that thing the way you had to guess correct about where to go. The other half was that shit. That's where a lot of the time went. Not gonna lie. So other than that, this was the easiest 2 missions that I've ever recorded and put on this video. So to end this off, let's end this shit off. Like I know how we do paragraphs in school. I want to put this. Normally, I probably would have cut this, but I just wanted y'all to see what happens when them things catch me. I thought that shit was instant kill. I'm not gonna lie, so I really wasn't looking forward to catch me. But y'all seen how many enemies I had to fight. This part right here, I could have put the little SpongeBob thing. I ain't want. I already did spam that mother a little too much. so I ain't gonna put that picture. But the fucking I'm just gonna just look back to the beginning. You know how, bro? That this is aggravating me. Just looking at this again. Yes, I'm doing the same thing. A lot of this was just me cutting down these weak ass enemies, so I'm gonna skip a lot of this shit too. Obviously, up until the deaths or the final part, but that's what I was saying. Y'all know how we do in school. We do paragraphs. You do your introduction, by paragraph 1, 2, maybe 3, and thesis statement. For now, that's how these YouTube videos gonna be. I want that bit to be like a man. Look at that. And y'all know if you play this game, you know if you fight if you fight him, the electric dude, yeah, that dude that like to zip around like this bit of DBZ fight or some shit. You know if you hit cuz he do damage to you. So I'm trying to fight them while not trying to fight him, while trying to avoid these things popping up from. So it was a whole mess again. The motherfucker moving like Namek Goku. This nigga is all over the damn screen. But past it, as of now, you know, monologuing is the way to go. Up until I get, I don't know, I guess until my brain start really moving about how I want to do this. Do this little thing. I think what I'm doing now is really what I would like to do, but I want to do more live commentary. There we go. This part right here, that shit made me so mad, cuz. That shit made me so mad, cuz that was literally the last nigga. That's why I kept that shit in. That was literally the last nigga. Look, he cut me in two. Look at this dude. Hit me with a Vegito spirit sword. This man really a DBZ character, but that was the last nigga I had to flush. This nigga right here caught me. Y'all see Squibble popping up the ground? Caught me. Started that whole thing over again. Ain't that some bullshit? This video probably would be shorter if I didn't even have to do that. Most likely would, because this shit probably would have been cut right now. But as I'm saying this, though, saying this to say, how I say this without trying to sound, I don't know, like I'm begging or some shit. I'm saying this to say that this platform, I've been wanting to do this. I don't think I said my age yet. If I did, then well, you would go back into it. We would go back into this shit in the past. But this shit I have been wanting to do since I was say, cause obviously you could tell I'm older about how deep a young man voice is. But what I have been wanting to do since like fucking 15, 16, probably younger than that, probably like 12, 13. And the video that I'm gonna reference is, you know, about me saying reference the video, I'm gonna, you know, kind of like expose my age was, because this video is really my inspiration. I don't know why this particular video, but this is around when Fortnite was big, when Fortnite was blowing up. I ain't really get to enjoy that game in its prime because young boy was just getting internet. But the video with Los Polos, Cash Nasty, and Flight Reacts, because that's what I was watching. That's what I really big into, was Cash Nasty and Flight Reacts at the time. And it was a brand new video, and it was them playing Fortnite, and it was just seeing how, I don't know, just how different people can collab, and what's that word I'm looking for? Something like that. Bro, I make myself look stupid day by day. Bro, how people can just come together, you know what I'm saying? Have fun. in this space and call it a job. Like everybody want a job like that, but nobody want to work for a job like that. And by me saying that, nobody don't really want. I'm saying, this is just me really talking to myself, but nobody want to really putting that hard work, that pain. They don't want to start from zero up. A lot of people scared to do it. A lot of people just want to have the big number behind it so they could feel like something. One, two, yeah, I'm cutting all that shit off. But but yeah, I want to see, because this video is coming to an end. I'm gonna let you know that. I mean, obviously you can see it, but I'm gonna look back on this shit one day. First, I'm probably gonna cringe because I really don't like hearing my own voice. I don't think there's nobody who like to hear their own voice. Don't really like hearing my own voice. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? I am talking over this cutscene because this is one of them who gives a fuck cutscenes. I'm not, but be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Be like, damn, that was bad quality. Look back on and remember what I was doing at this time, and be like, damn, he really made it. I might shed a tear or two watching it. 9 times out of 10, I feel like I got an earring. That's the best ring I ever had. Told y'all, it's one of the best missions, and I kept all this in just so we could get into the next episode with us knowing that we had upgrades. But 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna shed a tear too, just like how everybody else do. Shit, I'm gonna cut that camera on that bit. Y'all ain't saying that shit. Nigga, not about it. Nigga, not about it. If today, if you know, if later on in the future it gets worse than what it is now, niggas gonna have a field deal with this shit. Niggas gonna have me. Nah. But yeah, just wanna say love you. Appreciate your time. And I'm out, gang. Cheers. And let's be the best that we can be. Alright? Wink.